Even for a crowd-pleasing showman like Adam Lallana, getting introduced to the world-famous cop and his new teammates was quite daunting. He didn't want to get weighed down with the expectation and £25 million price tag that it took to prize him away from Southampton, and of course his mum. It's taken a few months, but he's now beginning to express himself in a Liverpool shirt.
Having such a big change, playing for a different team, you have to get used to play with different players and find out different traits in their game, and then probably finding out different parts of my game. And I gradually see that happening and building relationships with players on the pitch, and that's good signs.
Luckily, Lallana knew exactly where Martin Skrtel wanted the ball delivering against Arsenal, and he helped save the points and avert a so-called crisis.
People have their opinions and people can write and talk about us as much as they like, but we know we're always going to stick together, and we always believe in ourselves, and no matter what people say or do, we've always got that faith and belief in ourselves, and I suppose that's all that matters.
Sounds like a bit of siege mentality there. Is that intentional at the moment? Sometimes a good thing in a club, isn't it?
Yeah, well, football's such a powerful game now, and so many people have their opinions for one reason or another, and sometimes it's impossible not to hear about it. And, sometimes it can spur you on and bring you closer, and I suppose that's what's happened here.
His start on Merseyside was slow because of injury, but as the season has progressed, so has his influence in games.
And the more you train, the more you play, the more that's going to improve. And I've seen signs of that over the last couple of weeks.
Good news for England as well as Liverpool is the developing relationship between Lallana and Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, Raheem's been brilliant for us all year. He had a run of games where he didn't get a goal, but he was getting in the areas. When you're a striker or a forward player, you only need to worry when you're not getting chances. But he was getting chances, and it was a matter of time before he tucked one away, and he tucked a couple away midweek, and I was delighted for him because we've been short of strikers this year, and he's played in a number of different positions, and he's playing that role brilliantly for us. And at such a young age to take so much responsibility is quite remarkable, and I've got a lot of respect for him. How down to earth he is as well.
And sometimes when somebody's that good at that age, you think maybe they've peaked, this is the best we're going to get, but he does seem to be developing. Seems to be a lot more to come.
Yeah, he wants to learn. He's on the training pitch, wanting to learn, listening to the manager. He likes to get coached, and he's just such a good lad. It doesn't go to his head. There's a lot of people out there that are probably that age and half as good as him, and it will go to their head and they'll start getting carried away. But not Raheem. He's very grounded, and I think that's why he's been so successful.
Bumped into the club captain when we came in. What's it like playing alongside him?
It's great playing alongside him. He's a tremendous player, and he's still is every bit as good now as what he was when I was watching him growing up. I've just got to learn what I can off him, and because he's got so much quality, and it's great playing in the same team as him. He's a good role model and a top professional, and for any youngster and any player, great person to look up to.
As we look forward to 2015, what's the resolution for you personally as a professional footballer?
Oh, you put me on the spot there. I don't really do resolutions, but listen, we know we need to pick our form up and start getting more results. But we've gained a lot of belief and confidence in the last week, and it's important that we take it into the Christmas period and on into January, because we've got big cup semi-final against Chelsea, so we've got 2 big games there, and then after that the Europa League starts, so there's a lot to look forward to.
Watch Soccer Saturday every week from noon on Sky Sports News HQ.